Hey, we're Husky.
And you're watching 101.9 KINK in the Skype live studio.
Give it up, Husky.
Thank you.
What stuff? I don't know. I'm going to come on over here, kind of stand next to Gideon. I don't want to stand in front of Gideon. I'm going to come over here. You know what? I'm going to screw with all the video cameras here. Is this all right? You can see me. You all right with this, Husky?
I'm great with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Husky, and you want to introduce the keys here?
Yeah, this is Gideon Price on the keys and vocals.
How long you two been together here?
All our lives, actually. We're cousins, so we've been together all our lives.
You were meant to be together.
We really were.
So was this a lot of, when you're doing this, families getting together and you guys playing music for all the old folks? And
Definitely, yeah. Playing. Like we've been sort of forced to perform from a very young age, and these days we like to do it.
Oh, well, good for you, and you're getting paid for it, too. And you're a long way from home, so thank you for coming out to Portland. I don't think you have a show here, but you're going off. I see a bunch of dates in Germany. So Melbourne is home, and where is home now?
Well, Melbourne is home, and Berlin is our base at the moment. So we've been there about 3 months, and we're just hanging out there for now and using it as a base to tour from. And it's Melbourne's a very long way away from everything. It's a great city, but far from the rest of the world. So at the moment we need to kind of be in the northern hemisphere. And
so why the choice of Berlin? Is it because I know your music is so much stronger in Europe, but why Berlin then? Is there a difference? I mean, of course, with the language, is there a problem with the language structure too? You guys don't speak fluent German, do you?
No, we don't. We barely speak any German. I mean, in Berlin, it's not an issue at all. I think that if you're in other parts of Germany, you might have some trouble. But Berlin's a very international city. In fact, a lot of the areas that we spend time in, people are speaking English everywhere, all around. Yeah.
Is it a musical city?
It's a very musical city. I mean, it's a very arty city. There's a lot of art. There's a lot of new and developing art, and quite a long history of art there. So it's a really interesting place to be. But I mean, there's all sorts of stuff there. It's such a huge city, and so many people move there to work on different things. So it's just a really happening place. But a big part of the decision to move there was that it's really cheap. So it's great for musicians and artists to survive there.
So it's like Europe's Nashville or something. Huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah, very cool. Well, art is big with you guys too. And looking at the cover, because they've got a new album out. It's only about 3 or 4 months old, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Rutgers Hill.
Yep.
First, okay, we'll go back to the art thing. What is Rutgers Hill? Is this something you guys grew up with, or?
Rutgers Hill is a place in Melbourne, in the north of Melbourne, and it's where I lived for quite a few years. It's actually where we recorded in my house near Rutgers Hill. It's where we recorded our first record, Forever So. Yep. But it was a place, I guess, where I did a lot of living and all the things you do when you're living, like loving and exactly, a lot of stories and things went down there that I suppose made their way onto this record, which is why we named it after Rutgers Hill.
And once again, with the art, that new album cover it's delicious. Is this something you found, or don't tell me you did this? Don't say, oh yeah, this is something I did.
I wish I could say that I did it, but no, it was done by an incredible artist by the name of Tunny Kraus. He's a really close friend of ours. He lives in Melbourne, and we gave him the songs once we were done. Once we had the songs mapped out for the record, we gave them to him, and he went into the studio for a couple of days and a couple of nights and came out with this incredible big oil painting, which
so that
is
was
the
made
cover.
For you over the sounds that he heard.
That's exactly right.
That's fantastic. A lot of bands don't get to do that, and that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
And your other, so much with your songs too, they tell a story. So sometimes it can be fictitious and sometimes it's real in what's going on. Do you keep notebooks of lyrics of things that you're thinking about, or does this just come to you way too easy?
Yeah, I mean, I keep notes, and these days, actually, I used to have piles and piles of notebooks. These days, I just do it all in my note screen in my iPhone.
Yeah. Well, that's great because it seems to come naturally when you tell a story through your music, so that's great. And I was also told that today is National Radio Day. So radio growing up, what did it mean to you?
I mean, radio's, when I was growing up, it was where I discovered music, and I think it still is that. I think that, so many forms of media have changed over the years, it seems like, obviously to do with technology and the internet and all that, but it seems like radio still has its place for promoting music and for people to discover music, it seems to be still the main platform, I think.
I love it. We're gonna use that. We're gonna use that quote right there.
That was perfect.
It does work well. I believe that it.
I
I
mean
believe that it is too. Good stuff. So once again, thank you very much. Continued success for you guys, and thanks for being a part of Portland and the tour, because I know you got a lot of places to go. So more music.
Definitely.
Love it, guys. Once again, it's Husky.
Thank you.
Thank you.